Football's about passion. It's a way of life. It gets you up on the morning. It's magnificent. It's fantastic. What a sport. What a sport. It's a way of life. It's a way of life.
One of my favourite FIFA games of all time is 2010 FIFA World Cup South Africa, but that's the Xbox 360 or the PS3 version. I've never tried this, the Wii version. So look, I could do this, guys. Motion controls. I'm emulating via RetroArch. I'm using the PS5 controller. So when I use the left stick here, it moves the arrow. It emulates the Wiimote. And it's very sensitive. Let's try hard. So you're going to have to bear with me here, guys. Like I say, it's very, very super sensitive whenever I flick the stick. Advance, okay. So these screens all look quite similar. Not exactly the same to the aforementioned Xbox 360 version. That game was incredible, by the way. Let's go with Italy here. Italia. So, new tournament, hard difficulty. Oh, some emulation grid lines there. There's not much I could do about that. That happens with cutscenes on some of the emulated games in RetroArch. Okay, so South Africa have won, the hosts. And, yeah, I'm excited for this, guys. I don't know much about this game. Wii footy games always play a lot different, obviously. How do I change? Let's leave it, because you change by pressing L apparently, but let's leave it. Let's leave it on classic. Because I need to get used to the classic controls on FIFA, maybe. Do I need to learn? I don't need to learn them, do I? If you're wondering, guys, I usually change, as many people do, to alternate, which obviously then gives you the PES type layout. So, yeah, FIFA games, or footy games in general, were usually different on the Wii. We had the quirky PES Champions League game on the Wii, which I thought was very good, actually. Very tactical. I don't know if this is going to be the same kind of deal. We'll soon find out. Look at this! So, official stadiums, we've got the package here. Player models look fine. I mean, it's the art style they've gone for here. Sort of, I was going to say the Nintendo art style, but it is befitting. Is that the right word? For a Nintendo footy game. Or a footy game on a Nintendo platform. I think the player models look absolutely fine. Player faces. I actually like the art style here. I really do. Because it's something a bit different, isn't it? I'm sure this is going to be very different from the Xbox 360 or PS3 version of the game. As the national anthems ring around the stadium here in Cape Town. As an aside, the South Africa World Cup. Oh, it's Andy Townsend and Clive Tildesley. I turned the soundtrack off, by the way. It is official music. Same soundtrack that we got with the PS3 version, I think. As my WhatsApp beeps. Sorry about that, guys. Always when I start making videos. But yeah, the South African World Cup, I didn't like it. I didn't enjoy it, I should say. Doesn't help that my team's England and we were woeful in that World Cup. Absolutely terrible. Okay. Let's see what this is about then. Vuvuzela. Ah! It's a good start, Mike. The Vuvuzelas ring out around a stadium. Now, before I hit record, I turn the music off, but there's also an option to turn Vuvuzelas off, which I think you did get in the PS3 version. Didn't mean to do that. Right, let's have a look here. Cameras. Okay, we just got this slider, these two sliders to mess with, okay. There we go. Come on, I told you it's sensitive. Hey, what was that about? It's like a little power-up bar thing. So yeah, very different. Straight away, I could tell. I like the, oh, what's this? Right, flick. Okay, flick the right stick. I gotta win this, guys. I've gotta win this. I think I have. Look at that, I'm a pro. I really like the clean graphics here. When I say clean, Just the pitch looks good. Nice and vibrant. For me, it just works. It looks good, this game. I think it does. Player models, some people won't like them, I'm sure. I think they look fine, personally. This is alright, guys. This feels decent on the ball. Here we go. Right, let's get a cross in. Commentary's fantastic. Okay. Right, press B to throw. So B for me is X on the PS5 pad, isn't it? Let's get Perlo over here. Yeah, I like it. So far, so good. Right, got offside. I got players in offside positions there. I like it. It tells me with the little flags. That's a cool little touch. But I've done it again. How do I do it? I want to change my control scheme here, guys. I can't play classic FIFA. I know I said I'd try, but I tried. You just saw it. I tried. Right. Why isn't L working? Let's try that. Okay, L2 works. There we go. Right, I'll start playing like a pro now, I promise. Oh, Chiellini gets the tackle in. What's that? Okay. Momentum bar at the bottom there. That's unusual. And that's what I liked about the Nintendo consoles, or still do, is FIFA would always be very different. Sometimes better on the Nintendo console, I have to say. Not always, but especially in recent times. I prefer the, I think called legacy versions, aren't they, of FIFA games. Right, let's flick that stick. He's won it again. Yeah, for example, I bought FIFA 23, and FIFA 23 Legacy on Switch I thought played a lot better than it did on its, or on the more powerful consoles, I should say. Because it wasn't using the awful Frostbite engine. Oh, he's in, he scores. I don't like that. I don't like how everything speeds up when you're in front of goal. Like, you could barely see that goal there. So it's an arcadey version of FIFA, although it doesn't, in the middle of the part, it doesn't play like an arcadey footy game. There's definitely some depth here. There's a learning curve here for sure. Audio's glitching a little bit. That'll be emulation issues, guys, not the game. But yeah, I like this so far. Okay. It's something a bit different, isn't it? I need to feature more Wii games in general on the channel, which I will do. We need to take a look at... Oh, that thought! He's offside. Oh, bit of glitching. It's stuttering about this. Maybe I need to change the core. It's too late now, we've started. If it gets worse, though, I'll edit the video and I'll change the core. I think I'm using Dolphin, I want to say. Okay. This is cool, guys. It's hard, though. For me, anyway. Right, there's a ball on. Oh, he's in! Yeah, Quinta. The crowd at the bottom, look. Oh, the crowd jumping up at the bottom. I quite like that. It's, like I say, it's something a bit different, isn't it? Than your usual FIFA. Let's get a cross in, I think. Is it as good? No, he's won that. As, or do I enjoy this so far anyway, as much as... He's in? I got to score, guys. I got to score a goal in this episode of Retro Football. I don't always score in these videos. There's corner. Do I like this as much as the PS3 version or 360 version? No. I mean, the Xbox 360 is where I owned this game, and that, as far as footy games go, was a masterpiece. It was so good. And it actually surprised me how good it was. No one was really expecting anything from it. It was like the filler. We call these the filler games in between the real FIFA games, if you like. And, oh my god, we were so... I say we, like... Dave, big shout out to Dave, my brother. Loads of people I knew picked that game up. Absolutely adored it. And this runs at the same sort of pace. Nice and slow. There's a weight to the ball. I can't do anything, guys. Maybe I should have just left it at medium difficulty, but I like the challenge. Love the graphics. Love the art style. I really do. Half time. Grosso doesn't look happy here. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at options here to turn off the funky like shooting thing that happens when you're in front of goal. I'm not too keen on that. I like all the play around here, but I don't like that arcadey like sort of weirdness in front of goal. That basically. Oh, he's at the post, is he? I don't like that. I don't need everything to speed up like an arcadey footy game, because the rest of the play isn't arcadey. It's 2-0. What a goal that is. This is really good. It's fun. I don't know if I could play this in a serious session or have a serious session with this game, but it's definitely a jump in, player friendly and enjoy it type football game for me. I don't know if I'd play the entire tournament of this in my own time, because it's just making me kind of want to play the real quote-unquote South Africa FIFA game. Even though that's a bit of a doing this game a disservice by saying that. But yeah, what was that? You really do have to time your passes, and it's very... or rather, you really have to focus on the power you're putting on your pass, which isn't always the case in FIFA. Like, win that. Okay, it's Cameronese. He was a fine player. Oh, come on, these passes. I'm not too sure on the passing in this, actually. I'm not too sure. It's whipping across too close to the keeper. But if I owned the Wii, I didn't own the Wii. My brother Matt did. I didn't own the Wii. The noise when you fail that, it cracks me up. Oh, the crowd are up on their feet again. It's a good save from Buffon. Yeah, the Wii. I didn't own one. I remember borrowing the console from my brother because I loved the Wii Sports so much. My brother basically stayed over my house once and just left the Wii at mine for a week. And I enjoyed Wii Sports and that kind of thing. Played a bit of Mario Galaxy, I want to say, which just blew my mind. But like I say, I didn't own one. But if I did, I definitely would have bought this, I think. Okay. In a bit, I'll... well, we'll play the full game. I'll play the full match, and then I'll try friendly. We'll see what other stadiums are in this game, if it's just the World Cup package, or if we get home stadiums of the other teams, because there's a bit of curl on it. I've done something wrong there. It's too late, apparently. It's 3-0. It's Cabanas for Paraguay. He gets a bit of swerve, a bit of swaz on this ball, doesn't he? Look at that. What was I saying? I don't know what I was saying. I was saying something. It wasn't important, I'm sure. Tries a crossfield pass. Hey! I'm terrible at this. Okay. But yeah, footy games on the Wii. Let me know your experience with Wii footy games if you owned a Wii, guys. That's what I was going to say, stadiums. FIFA World Cup 2010, this game on 360 and PS3. I think you could play a road to the World Cup first, couldn't you? Where you'd play home and away at all the different stadiums, and you'd get lots of the official stadiums in it. Like, for example, England would have Wembley, for example. So we'll check after this. Play a friendly. Maybe choose England, maybe, and see if Wembley's in this. Oh, it's going to go out. But yeah, Wii games. Could feature Mario Galaxy on the channel at some point, maybe, because I loved it so much. I don't think I've ever... I don't know if I've played the original, actually. I think I played 2. Mario Galaxy 2, not the first. But one of them, anyway, I absolutely adored it. I want to play the one that I haven't played, basically. Okay. Not enough Mario on the channel. That's a lie. We featured lots of Mario games on the channel, but just not the Wii. The Wii, I think I featured 2 games on the Wii on the channel, and that's it. The Champions League game I was mentioning earlier. Konami game. And something else. It's not a console I have a lot of affection for, mainly because once I got past the gimmick of the Wii mote, I quickly grew tired of the console. The same goes for the Wii U. But when I revisit these consoles now, I do realise how good some of the games were on them. Okay. I was just a bit of an Xbox 360 and PS3 fan. Can you be a fanboy of both? I was. I didn't really want to know Nintendo gaming back then, but I've really got back into it in recent years because Nintendo makes some really good video games, of course. Anyway, let's try. It's an alternate. That's where I want it. Yeah, let's see if we can. So we've got CONCACAF. We've got all the confederations here. Let's try Europe. Let's go. Who should we play as, guys? What was I saying? England, maybe? Let's try England. Go on the red kit. I like those England kits, I gotta say. Clean and simple. I loved Umbro. I miss Umbro. They're still around, I think. It's just I miss them making the kits of the teams I support, Man United and England. Oh, wow, you got everything here. Or all of the teams in the Oceania Confederation. Look at this. Let's try Fiji. I'm guaranteed to score now, guys, aren't I? Fiji have got their fake kit, which doesn't surprise me. That was the thing in FIFA. The smaller nations generally would have fake kits. They wouldn't have the licenses. You got Durban, Free State. So you've got all the World Cup stadiums. And yeah, you have got Wembley, which doesn't really surprise me. I mean, the Wii was it wasn't a powerful console, was it? But it was a newer console compared to some of the systems we feature on the channel, like the PS2, etc., of course. Lampard, Barry, Heskey. I don't remember Heskey being in this squad that went to South Africa. I gotta say, he's coming right off. How do I do it? There we go. Come on, Mike. What striking options did England have around the time? Carlton Cole, Darren Bent, and Gabby. I can never say his name. Agbonlahor. I can say it. Absolutely woeful squad. Oh, it's a bit harsh. Not woeful. Rooney was world class, but yeah. Rooney in the 10 there. Let's swap Barry. I won't take long, I promise. I've got to score a goal, guys, in this episode, especially against Fiji. No disrespect to Fiji, but they're a rugby nation, aren't they? They're good at rugby, maybe. I don't know. There we go. That's better. Carrick and Lampard in midfield. There's a time and a place for Gareth Barry, and the time and the place isn't now, and it's not here. Did you know? I like the little did you know screens with a little mascot and little quirky facts. Not that that's a fact, that's like a gameplay tutorial hint, but you know what I mean. Sometimes you'd get like little quizzes in between games, wouldn't you? In between matches on the loading screens, like who scored the first ever goal in the first ever World Cup? Stuff like that. Anyway, Robert Green. I remember Robert Green in goal for England at the South Africa 2010 World Cup. I think it was the opening game. I don't know. Was it against USA? Passed in my mind, but that's Howard Webb, isn't it? You can't have him refereeing an England game. It's a conflict of interests. Oh, I got the Umbro ball as well. Look at this. We're at Wembley. And the Vuvuzelas in the background, even though neither of these teams' fans in real life would have Vuvuzelas. What's wrong with Glenn Johnson's hair? It's grey. What's going on there? Stevie Gerrard. Yeah, I don't like the shooting. It's too arcadey. You let fly and the CPU just does the rest for you. I don't like the shooting. I like the rest of the game. I just do not like the shooting. And that's a deal breaker for me in a footy game. Look how big the numbers on the fronts of the shirts are. They're huge. It looks like the players are wearing the shirts around the wrong way. Like back to front. Well, it doesn't now. But it does on the cutscenes, like on the corners. But yeah, it's a decent game, this. It's like a... If I was reviewing this, what would I give this? I don't know. I haven't really played long enough. It's a 7 out of 10 footy game. It's not bad. It's just not... It's not the Xbox 360 version, which I absolutely adored, if I haven't told you that before. The bong hot. Right, where's Rooney? Let's look for Roondog. Roondog will get another bite. Let's have shoot. Oh, Rooney! Celebration rights, try acrobatic. I've scored a goal in this episode of Retro Football, and now I'm happy. But yeah, I literally just pressed square then. and the game does the rest for me. It is a deal breaker for me in footy games when or if the shooting is too oversimplified. And that's what put me off games like PES 2016, I want to say, the PS4 version. I got an award. You can't get achievements on the Wii. What's happening there? I know it's in-game, guys. I know. Nintendo won't give us achievements. Not that it matters, does it? I can live without achievements as long as the game is good. I don't really care. But Nintendo, even in Switch 2's on its way, they still won't give an achievement system to the player base, and everyone is absolutely fine with that. Although you could argue even Steam's got them these days. I say these days, Steam's probably always had them, I don't know, but I don't know, Nintendo. Something to think about, isn't it? Food for thought. You could turn achievements off, maybe, give people an option. Anyway, he's in. Hey, it's good to save that. I just, you know what I'm going to say, guys. I don't like the shooting. Anyway, FIFA on the Wii. It's really good. I don't like the shooting. Look out for more content coming to the channel. I'll speak to you all very soon.
Fingertip save by the keeper. How on earth did he save that? That's a magnificent stop.